Hunzinger sets it up to Beeson. Bring in the hammer. Oh, there it is. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there into deep left center field and down near the wall. So Estep there with an RBI double. Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com. Here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Here with Lady Raider basketball here this evening as we welcome in the visiting Yorktown Tigers as they take on your Wapahani Raiders here tonight. Again, as always, I am your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Hope all of you have had a great start to the work week as we're just about 2 weeks away from Santa Claus coming down the chimney and seeing us all. But I'll tell you what, we've got plenty of basketball coming your way here within these next 2 weeks leading up to Christmas as we'll get right into things here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Signed by Ash. Plenty of boys basketball games, girls basketball games these next 2.5 weeks leading up to Christmas break. We've got our next 3 girls games all at home, and that's going to be nice considering that the girls just had a 3-game road trip essentially. So it's been a little bit here since we last broadcast one of their games, but it'll be nice. Be nice to be back here at home again and to be able to broadcast their games. The basketball team, they've got a couple games on the road this weekend, and then they'll start to be back at home again. So it's going to be a busy next couple weeks, like I said, leading up to Christmas break, and we're happy to bring all you fine folks out there. Plenty of basketball coming your way. Now, with this junior varsity team here tonight, looking to get another W here. These girls, they're continuing to get better, playing good together. I think that these girls are, the talent level, no doubt, I think is there. But it's just meshing it all together and having consistency and balance, really throughout the entire, whether it be starting lineup or, the 1 or 2 girls that come off the bench. You don't want to skip a beat there, so to speak. And, you have to have that continuity of girls, making sure to maintain, that consistency and focus throughout the entirety of a ball game and making sure that, you're doing the basics of the game correctly, and making sure that, we're minimizing turnovers, which is a very, very important key. And so that's one thing, I think that we got to really look at here tonight for Wapahani. We've got to minimize the turnovers. We've got to make every possession matter and count for something, because that's one thing that Yorktown, they've always done a really good job of is creating turnovers on their defensive end. And so we've got to make sure we're taking good care of the basketball, making smart decisions, and hopefully see some shots fall for ourselves. That's obviously another part of the game that you want to work out and really click on all cylinders, is get the offensive flowing, and hopefully our defense will do their job then on the other end, and hopefully, like I said, everything clicks and meshes well, and we find that winning recipe here tonight against a tough opponent that I think that in some ways you have that inter-county rivalry, I guess, if you will. It's always a great game with these two basketball teams every single year, and so on our home floor, we want to take care of our home court and find a way to come out with a W. So hopefully these ladies are reared and ready to go, and I'm looking forward to victory here tonight from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. So make sure to stick around here with us. We'll have tonight's starting lineups and then tip-off again here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium, Yorktown, and Wapahani. Getting ready to set things off here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network here as we take a look here at tonight's starting lineups, again presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate. So first for the non-starters here for the visiting Yorktown Tigers here this evening. Number 2, Natalie Crawford. Number 10, Danae Caldwell. Number 11, Bella Randolph. Number 12, Josie Dragoo. Number 23, Macy Nixon. Number 33, Kaylin Tate. And number 40, Lucy Melton. And again, here for your Next Home Elite Real Estate starting lineup here for the Yorktown Tigers. It will look like this. Starting at one guard, a 5'10" junior, number 3, Brooklyn Bartle. At the other guard position, a 5'6" junior, number 15, Shaylin West. At forward, a 5'9" junior, number 20, Grace Turner. At the guard position, a 5'1" sophomore, wearing number 42, Bella Chapman. And then at forward, we have a 5'7" freshman, number 50, Maren Gessler. Again, that is the starting lineup there for the Yorktown Tigers. Now we'll take a look here at the non-starters here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. The non-starters will include number 30, Sierra Dishman, and number 45, J.C. Sexton. And now for your Next Home Elite Real Estate starting lineup here tonight, starting at one guard. We have 5'3" junior, number 12, Zoe Koger. At the other guard position, a 5'4" freshman, wearing number 20, Claire Merle. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 21, Ava Cook. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, wearing number 23, Bella Richardson. And at forward, a 5'7" sophomore, number 32, Addison Denny. Again, your Raiders are coached by Adam Faulkner. So again, that is tonight's starting lineups, once again presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Again, like I already mentioned, appreciate everyone for tuning in here tonight and joining us. Obviously, we're hoping that we continue to pile in the fans here tonight, because obviously there's not a lot here for either side. So hopefully fans will file in here throughout the evening as we get tonight's game officially underway here at 6:03 p.m. here on this Tuesday, December the 10th of 2024. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So Yorktown again got the opening tip right here, wearing the green jerseys with the white lettering. And that's going to be a early turnover right here. Zoe Koger there with the takeaway. Richardson off the mark, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Wapahani. Again, the Raiders again wearing their home white jerseys, outlined or with black lettering outlined in red. Number 3 right here, that is Brooklyn Bartle here with the basketball. And underneath right there, up and good there for 2. That was number 20, Grace Turner. So again, like I mentioned there in our pregame report, we've got to minimize turnovers. We just had one right there. That's our first here of the evening. But, as I was mentioning there in our pregame report, we've got to make sure, because, Yorktown is, they're known for picking up the pressure a little bit, trying to force turnovers. And that's one thing that, from Wapahani's standpoint, we've got to avoid. We've got to make sure we make every possession count, and we can't afford to be giving away possessions. Shot will be off the mark right there. Merle with the backside rebound, and she's going to motor it up floor here for the Raiders. Down 2-0 here with over 5 minutes to play. Koger along the baseline, dribbles it back out. We'll find Addison Denny. Cross-court pass. Cook out to Richardson. So dribble near the right side elbow. Finds Claire Merle here at the top of the key. Back to Richardson. And now Merle in the command of the basketball, looking to orchestrate things here offensively for the Raiders. Good screen there from Koger. Merle facing some pressure. Finds Richardson. And that pass will be thrown away. Second turnover here in the first quarter. She traveled right there. Unfortunate break there for Wapahani. Right side here, now kicks it back up top. That's number 3, Bartle. No good for the for the three-pointer shot right there. Rebounded there by Ava Cook. Back the other way. Here's Bella Richardson here along the right side baseline. Cook dribbles in the lane. Shot is up. Left it short as Bartle will come down there with a rebound. And Tigers looking to push it right here. West. A little pressure put on there by Richardson and Cook right there as they force the jump ball. And that will head now back the other way. So it'll be the second turnover now of the night here for Yorktown. And now that is already the third here for Wapahani. Chapman kicks it back up top now to the left side to West. West finds Bartle. Now underneath here, Gessler finds number 15, West. The shot is up, no good. But a rebound inside there by Turner to give the Tigers another opportunity. The bank's not open. Another offensive rebound and a loose ball. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout here on the floor. 3:02 to play here in quarter number 1. We'll step aside and we'll be back here with your more first quarter action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back. Here again, 2-0 Yorktown. Again, the timeout there from Tigers now gives them 4 timeouts remaining. Wapahani still with all 5 of theirs. And just a touch over 3 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Both teams have had their early struggles here with maintaining possession of the basketball. 3 turnovers here for the Raiders so far. 2 of them, now make it 3 of them here for Yorktown. So it really doesn't seem like neither team is really wanting the basketball, to be quite frank with you. So we have a foul here on number 3, Brooklyn Bartle. That's going to be her first. Team's first here of the quarter. Hand off here to Cook. Drives it right now to Richardson along the baseline. Cook dribbles in the paint area. Shots up. Off the back iron, no good. And a battle there for the rebound. Excellent work there from Addison Denny underneath as that ball will fall out of bounds. It's going to be Wapahani basketball with Richardson to inbound it. They're along the baseline. Merle, no good. So far there's been a lid put on that rim, unfortunately. Hopefully things will start to fall for us sooner rather than later. Again, thankfully, only a 2-0 lead here for Yorktown. Bartle here on the left side drives it. Nice help side defense there by Addison Denny, and Richardson is able to pick off another pass. 4 turnovers now for Yorktown. And it's going to be deflected out of bounds off of the Tigers as we'll have a substitution. Number 12, Josie Dragoo, also as well as number 11, Bella Randolph, and number 23, Macy Nixon back in. And also number 40. I don't know why they just don't send them on all at once instead of, here's one. Oh, wait, now here's another. But nonetheless, had 4 substitutions right there for the Tigers. So Richardson will inbound it once again here along the baseline. There's Koger. The 3 is up. No good. A loose ball right there. And coming up with that was number, couldn't tell, but that was number 11, Randolph there, good for 2. So now a 4-0 Yorktown lead. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first. So traveling violation. 4th turnover now here in the quarter for the Wapahani Raiders now. Again, the same thing here for Yorktown. Post feed inside. Initially, it seemed like pretty good denial right there from Denny, but then Nixon was able to get the basketball inside and ends up picking up the foul there on Addison Denny. So that will be her first. Team's first here of the quarter. So it will be number 23, Macy Nixon here at the line. And the first one in and out, no good. So again, 1:28 remaining. The second of 2 will be up, and it will be good that time around. So now 5-0 Tigers. Let's see if Wapahani can get on the board here this possession. Merle outside to Denny. The 3 is up and no good. But excellent job right there. Addison follows the shot. Took a nasty spill, but excellent job, though, at least trying to grab her own rebound right there. And after all that's said and done, Yorktown will turn it over again for the 5th time here in the first quarter. So they match their point total here for the quarter. Again, the Raiders still trying to get that first point. Cook out to Richardson. The corner 3 is up and off the top of the backboard. And here comes the Tigers the other way, led by Brooklyn Bartle. In and out. That one rolled all the way around the rim right there off the shot from Randolph. So we'll have a jump ball, and possession will stay right here with the Tigers. And that was all but down there for that young lady. Inbound there to the corner. Bartle dribbles it all the way back up top here at the white 10-foot volleyball line. Post feed inside. Nixon lost the handle on it, but possession then taken away right there by Addison Denny for the 6th turnover now for Yorktown here in the first. Here for your Wapahani, the main thing is take care of the basketball, and I'd be holding for the last shot of the quarter. So we'll have a foul here on number 23, Macy Nixon, her first, team second.
Yorktown's number 23, Macy Nixon. Team's first, second.
And that's going to be a Raider turnover. Their 5th now in the first. Subbing in here for Wapahani, it's going to be number 30, Sierra Dishman.
Now entering
Addison Denny will have a seat. And the basket will be good, and that's going to do it. Again, our clock not in complete sequence with the game clock here in the gym, so don't mind that. But nonetheless, 7-0 here at the end of one. Yorktown leads it. We'll step aside, and we'll be back here with your second quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here with our Alfred Rods and Customs game break as we enter the second quarter of play here tonight. Again, we want to welcome you all here to the WHS Network. And again, if you're just joining us here for the first time this evening, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So a 7-0 start here for the Tigers. Wapahani obviously with a little work to do right here. And both teams have had a lot of trouble of taking care of the basketball so far. Merle will not get that one to go. But again, that's been the biggest story of the game here so far, the turnovers. 6 of them here for Yorktown, 5 for Wapahani there in the first quarter. Addison Denny there with a rebound. Merle will push it up for here for the Raiders. Getting across half court. Looking to set it up here. The screen there from Richardson. On the Sexton. The shot will be up. No good. Not a bad looking shot there from JC though. Again, she was coming in there during the break right there between first and second quarter. Subbing in there for Cook. Also Addison Denny back in. Zoe Koger then also having a seat. Nice deflection there from Dishman. And we'll have a foul here as Tate is facing some heavy pressure there from Bella Richardson. So Richardson will pick up her first. Team's first here of the quarter. Nice job right there. Good hands. And going to create another turnover, the 7th here on the Tigers. Merle to Dishman. And we'll have a jump ball. And it's going to head back the other way here for Yorktown. And double dribble now called here on Yorktown. And we'll have a foul now on number 12, Josie Dragoo, her first. Team's first of the quarter. We'll see number 2, Natalie Cropper, now in the ball game here for the first time this evening. Merle to the corner. Richardson's three is up. No good. Another good-looking shot right there. So unfortunately, just things have not fallen for us quite yet. Richardson gets the hands in there. That's going to be Wapahani basketball. Excellent job there from Richardson. Again, gets the denial right there, then the deflection, and then kind of wrestling there for the basketball all the way there to the baseline, and where the sideline and baseline meet. Ends up forcing another Yorktown turnover here, their ninth here in the first half. But at the end of the day, the Raiders still down 7-0. So we're still searching for our first points. Nice screen there from Denny. Got to look to get to the rim. And there we go. So the drought is over. Richardson will get Wapahani on the board here for the first time this evening. That's a travel. All right, so we'll get a substitution here for the Tigers. Number 3, Brooklyn Bartle will return to the floor. Number 33, Kaylin Tate will have a seat. Again, still a long way to go in this one. So, again, it was good for Wapahani to kind of get the monkey off their back there a little bit the last possession. Put some points up on the board. Nearly had 2 more right there. And we're going to have an over-the-back foul there on number 32, Addison Denny. Her second, team second here of the quarter. Unfortunately, yeah, that is a foul right there, but you still love the aggressiveness and the willingness to not give up right there if you're Addison Denny. You got to love that, from a coaching standpoint. And even as a teammate, that's how every player should be, but yet again, you don't want to foul either. But there's nothing wrong with being a little aggressive. So we'll have number 15, Shaylin West, returning to the floor.
Entering for the Tigers, number 15, Shaylin West.
Shoo, there's a traveling violation. 7th turnover now here for the Raiders.
Travel call for the Raiders.
And that will be thrown in to the seats. Okay, we're going to have a full timeout. I think we're going to take a timeout here with them. 3:16 to play here in the first half, 7-2 Yorktown. We'll be back with more right after these messages. Welcome back again here with our Alfred Ronson Customs game break. 7-2 Yorktown leads Wapahani. Again with 3:16 remaining here in the first half. And those of you that's been tuning in throughout the entirety of this first half so far, you guys know like I said, the biggest story so far in this ball game has been the turnovers. It's been a big issue for both teams. Yorktown has nearly doubled up what Wapahani's had. They've had 12 turnovers. Wapahani was 7. But it's been tough. There's no doubt about that. Oh boy! You definitely don't want to make long distance passes like that. And nice save there by Richardson. We've got to really start looking to go towards the rim right here if you're Wapahani. I mean, that's where your high percentage shot is. Richardson won't get that one to go, and that's going to fall out of bounds as Yorktown will take back over. We'll see number 20, Grace Turner, and number 50, Marin Gessler back in here.
Number 20, Grace Turner, and number 50, Marin Gessler.
Bartle now swung on here. That's number 42, Bella Chapman. Chapman now back to Bartle again. The Raiders defensively has done an outstanding job. I think that's, I haven't said necessarily enough about that. I've talked about the turnovers, but, defensively here, Wapahani's done a very solid job defensively. Now if we can just translate that in some, better offense right here, and like I had already touched on, how you've got to make every possession matter and every possession count. On the offensive end, and so if we start doing that, then we'll be in business here. And the good thing is we'll have a foul here on Chapman, so that's going to be her first, team second. But the good thing is you're only down by 5 points here. This could be a 15 or 20 point lead, but thankfully it's not. So you're right here in the thick of things. If we can just start to see some offensive production here for ourselves, then, and the way we've been playing some, defense right here, as far as collecting turnovers, as Addison Denny will put 2 of them up on the board. If we can start to have more of that, we'll be really heading in the right direction here. Nice hustle there from Merle. Right side now, West looking to attack the right side. Gessler finds Chapman now on the Bartle here at the top of the key. West, right side 3, left that one short. It's going to fall out of bounds, and Wapahani's going to head back the other way. Richardson there underneath. No good. Nice defense there from Addison Denny. West, no good. Sexton there with a rebound. Nicely done. Merle will slow it down a little bit right here. I'm holding for the last shot of the quarter. I wouldn't be letting the Tigers have another opportunity here at this thing. Oh. So a turnover now for Wapahani. We'll see number 11, Bella Randolph, return to the floor for Yorktown. Off the mark, and that's going to do it here for the first half. All right, so your halftime score is Yorktown 7, Wapahani 4. Stay right here with us. We'll have our halftime report coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on our Alfred Ronson Customs game break at the half. Again, it's Yorktown 7, Wapahani 4. Well, to be quite frank with you, there's really not much to talk about. Everything that's been said has already been said throughout the first half. Both teams have got to clean up the turnover issue. Now, from Wapahani's standpoint, you want to see Yorktown continue to turn it over. Yorktown ended up having 12 turnovers there in the first half. Wapahani had 8. So the Raiders, and I spoke about this just a little bit ago there in the second quarter. Wapahani's done an excellent job on the defensive end. I don't believe that Yorktown, if they did score in the second quarter, it was only 2 points. But I was pretty sure that it was 7-0 at the end of one, I was thinking. But either way, our defense was spectacular. Now, you could say the same thing there for Yorktown as well. But a lot of this is just mental errors. It's just mental lapse of judgment sometimes. With the error and passing or ball handling. Your travel here, there. Whatever the case is. But you've got to minimize those errors. You have to, because if not, then you're not going to give yourself a chance to win. Now, with that being said, Wapahani has forced more turnovers than we've committed, but we still find ourselves down by 3 points. Luckily, though, it is only 3 points, and you're right here in the thick of the ball game. So we've got to come back out here, though, in the second half and really hone in on paying attention to detail, making sure that, we're making smart decisions with the basketball. Now, sure, I also understand that's a lot easier said than done. You get out there on the floor in the heat of the action, heat of the ball game, and you have, girls that are, coming up there on you and, playing really good defense. And you got hand in your face, and you're trying to find the open person, and they're not getting open. It makes it difficult, and I get that. But we've got to make sure and do a better job of taking better care of the basketball here in the second half. And if we are able to do that, and not to mention the fact, put more points up on the board here, then we've got a great chance to win this thing, especially considering we're only down by 3. So just got to get after it, continue to be after it there on the defensive end, continue to create turnovers. We've had a lot of deflections as well. Seeing a lot of girls hustling. We're doing all the little things correctly on the defensive end. Now we've just got to translate that into the offensive side and start doing some good things there, and then hopefully we'll be on the right side of the scoreboard here at the end of this thing. But like I said, not much really to report on in the scoring department. Bella Richardson with 2 points and Addison Denny with the other 2. So we'll see what adjustments have been made here in the second half. And like I said, the Raiders find themselves down by 3. Here's 7-4 at the break. Make sure to stick around here with us. We'll be back here at the start of the second half here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, greatly appreciate you all for spending your Tuesday evening here with us. I know that I'll probably be doing something else in the evening, but it means a lot to us that you're joining in on the broadcast, but more importantly, rooting on these young ladies here for both teams here tonight. So, again, they deserve it. You know, they put in a lot of hard work. I know it's been a struggle there in the first half for both sides, but they still deserve the recognition, and we're glad to be able to bring that to all you fine folks out there, wherever you're watching us from. So again, Wapahani opens up the second half here with possession of the basketball. Ava Cook, hey, all right, there we go. The bucket and the foul, so Ava will head to the line for one more. I don't know who the foul was on here. Okay, so the foul is on number 50, Marin Gessler. It's going to be her first. Team's first here of the quarter. And the free throw attempt will be up off the back iron, no good. So we were darn close to tying it. Good start right there, Cook. Gets us 2 points closer. Now 7-6 ball game. West Gets that one stripped away initially. But then Bartle able to recover the basketball. Good hands there from Richardson. Swung out now Chapman. Down low here to Gessler. Back to Chapman. So we'll swing it up top to Bartle. Now to West here on the right wing. Back to Bartle here at the top of the key. Raiders continuing to put together a solid effort here on the defensive side of the basketball. And she shuffled her feet right there, and that's going to be the first turnover here in the second half for the Tigers.
Travel violation call on Tigers.
So Merle will bring it across half court. Oh, yeah, nice job right there. Great recognition there by Merle to find Cook right there. No good, and Richardson will track it down. Corner shot, no good. Rebounded by number 20, Grace Turner. Gessler back to Chapman, cross-court pass to West. Bartle, that's going to be a traveling violation again. Excellent job of Addison Denny stepping in right there defensively, stepping up there in the paint area, and be able to create another turnover. So second turnover now for Yorktown here in the second half. The three from Richardson, no good. Rebounded by Koger there on the backside. She'll give way to Merle. That three, that was blocked. Oh, Wapahani shouldn't have touched it. Goes might have got away with another travel right there. Shots off the mark. That's going to be out of bounds off of Cook. And Chapman up and good there for two. So that'll be the first points here in a hot minute here for Yorktown. I would say at least probably 9-10 minutes at least. And then a foul there underneath as Wapahani turns it over there for the first time here in the second half. Foul is on number 32, Addison Denny, her third. Team's first here of the quarter. We'll see number 11, Bella Randolph, here at the line shooting two. First free throw attempt will be up and good. And so we'll see number 45, J.C. Sexton, back in the Raider lineup. Denny will have a seat. The second of two there for Randolph will be up off the right side. And Merle should have probably just let that one get out of bounds. Nonetheless, Merle pushing up forward here for Wapahani. Driving it right. Kicks it to Koger here in the right side corner. Koger now to Cook. Cook, Richardson, the three up and no good. Cook, though, with the rebound and the putback. So Cook now with four of Wapahani's 8 points. We've already scored more, just as many points in this quarter that what we did the first two quarters. So that's good here for Wapahani's standpoint. The foul here on Richardson will be her second, team second of the quarter. Put 3 more seconds back up here on the clock. Inbounded to Turner, now to Bartle. She'll dribble it all the way back here to the right side. Now Gessler. Good defense there from Richardson. Swung on Chapman, the three is up. No good. Richardson there with a rebound. So I have number 23, Macy Nixon, back in for Yorktown. Right side here now to the corner. Turner. Nice denial there from Richardson, and that's out of bounds off of Yorktown. Turnover number 3 here in the second half gives them 15 here on the night. Again, with just a touch over 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Wapahani down by a pair. Hand off to Cook. Cook will drive it right. Nothing's there. Finds Koger. Right corner 3. Off the mark. Sexton ends up coming up with it. And we'll have a jump ball in which that possession arrow will favor Yorktown. Good denial there from Cook as well. And Bartle on the backside up and good there for 2, corralling the loose ball. So we've had more offense here in this third quarter than what we had the entire first half here from both sides. There's Zoe Koger underneath. Nice pass there from Cook. Nice finish from Koger. Both teams trading buckets there for a good while. We were trading turnovers. Left side 3 from Bartle. In and out, no good. Nixon ends up coming away with it, and she'll be fouled underneath. Foul be on Wapahani's number 21, Ava Cook, her first. Team's third. And that will send number 23, Macy Nixon, to the line for 2 shots.
Yep.
The second of 2 will be good. So back to a 3-point Yorktown lead. Returning to the floor for Yorktown, that's going to be number 12, Josie Dragoo, as number 11, Bella Randolph, will have a seat. 1:29 remaining here in the third. Koger to inbound it here along the sideline. Inbound to Cook. She'll get it across half court and set it up offensively here for Wapahani. Cook drives the lane. No good. And now the Tigers off and running right here, leading the way. Here's Bartle, but then Cook comes from behind and forces the jump ball. Excellent job right there from Ava. Again, it didn't work out on the offensive end. She, busted it right back down court on defense and ended up creating a turnover right there. Excellent work there from Ava Cook. Good screen there from Sexton. Cross-court pass here to Richardson. And we'll have a little bump foul there by number 23. That is Macy Nixon, her second. Team second here of the quarter. And we'll have number 33, Kaylin Tate, now back in the game here for Yorktown. Inbound to Koger. Wow. Tons of physicality there on that portion of play. Coming right there out of that inbound play. So I have a foul here on number 20, Grace Turner, her first. Team's third. And we'll get a substitution here. Number 40, Lucy Melton, now in the game here for the Tigers. Inbound to Koger. Dribbles it all the way back up top now to the free throw line. The handoff to Merle. And we'll have another jump ball. This time it's heading back the other way again. And we'll get a 30-second timeout here on the floor. And so, we got this timeout right here. Again, the timeout taken there by Yorktown. So both teams, Yorktown now with 3 timeouts remaining, Wapahani with 4 remaining. But we would like to take some time to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Air Park Door, located at 321 West Ontario Drive in Muncie, Indiana. Air Park Door has been voted as Muncie's quest for the best for the level of professionalism and knowledge they possess and the quality service they provide for a reasonable price. For more information, check them out on Facebook at Air Park Door, and you can contact them at 765-741-3667 for all of your garage door needs. So a big time thanks there to Air Park Door, again a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. And that's going to do it here for the third quarter. Nice job defensively there by Wapahani to stand their ground here at the end. And it's 13-10 here at the end of 3. We'll make sure to stay right here with us. Quarter number 4 coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here as we get back to action here in just a few moments here with the fourth quarter of action. Again, we would like to thank some more sponsors here tonight. Big thanks here to Sam Pierce Chevrolet, located at 1241 West County Road 550 South in Daleville, Indiana. Sam Pierce is your trusted Chevrolet dealership and the reason why loyal customers keep coming back. Known for their friendly style of service, Sam Pierce Chevrolet is stocked with brand new and pre-owned vehicles, along with offering competitive lease deals, finance options, and a top-of-the-line auto service. For more information, you can contact them at 765-387-4287 and go to sampierchevy.com to find your next vehicle. So again, that is Sam Pierce Chevrolet. The best deals are in the country. So as we return here to the fourth quarter, it's going to be Wapahani basketball. And the Raiders down by just 3 points. It was down 7-4 at the half. And both teams putting up just as much, if not more, in the third quarter than what they did in the first 2 quarters. So that was some promising adjustments there essentially on both sides. And not only that, but both teams took much better care of the basketball as well. So the foul here on number 42, Bella Chapman, that's going to be her second, team's first here of the quarter. As Cook will be up and good there with the first one, Ava Cook. So 5 points now for Ava here on the evening. Sack and free throw attempts. Well, that one was a little bit short, so we'll head back the other way. And a traveling violation. Third turnover now for Yorktown here in the second half. Wapahani with a pair. Koger, right corner three. No good. Denny there with a backside rebound, though. Now Merle, no good. And that's going to be Wapahani basketball. We get a substitution here. Marin Gessler back in. So she returns to the floor here for Yorktown. And a traveling violation. So again, the broadcasting jinx. Again, as soon as I said both teams have been taking better care of the basketball here in the second half, right after that, both teams have now committed turnover. And now we have another one. Cook up with the left hand, no good. Koger then will be fouled on the way up. So she will head here to the charity stripe for 2 shots. The foul will be here on number 12, Josie Dragoo, her second, team second of the quarter. So again, Koger shooting 2. The first one will be up and good. 3 points now for Zoe here on the evening as number 11, Bella Randolph, will return to the floor. Second free throw attempt. Left that one short, so we still have not been able to tie the ball game yet. There has been no tie or no lead here for Wapahani in the ball game so far this evening. Gessner up and good there for 2. Cook there with a misdirection. Now Richardson dribbles, finds Koger, kicks it back out. Cook going back the right side, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Yorktown. And so another out of bounds play here. Richardson will inbound here for Wapahani. Inbounded to Denny, and she'll be fouled on the way up. So the foul will be on number 42, Bella Chapman, her third. Team's third of the quarter. All right, so we've got to make good on these free throwing opportunities right here. We've left some points out here so far, as the first one will be off the mark. The second of 2 here for Denny will be up. And off the front iron, no good. So I think so far here this evening, I know we've missed at least 5, if not a little bit, maybe a couple more than that here. And the bucket and the foul there for Gessler. And she will head to the line for one more, looking to complete the 3-point play. The foul will be on Wapahani's number 32, Addison Denny, her fourth. Team's first here of the quarter. Free throw attempt will be no good. And it's going to head out of bounds. Last touch there by the Tigers. So Wapahani will take over here on offense. Little pressure put on right here. Nothing that Wapahani can't quickly dispose of here essentially. Koger dribbles it all the way down floor. Works her way back around now to the free throw line to the corner. That's Merle. The 3 is up. Oh, man, right on line, too. Unfortunately, just a little too strong. That's a good-looking shot there from Merle. And a traveling violation now on Yorktown. So a foul here on Ava Cook, her second. Team second of the quarter. So Nixon shooting 2, the first one up, and off the front iron, no good. And got that one, got the friendly bounce to go right there. So that will put the Tigers now up by 6. Second largest lead of the ball game here for Yorktown. Wapahani snivels some time here, but yet again we've got to continue to convert here on offense, and we've got to get some takeaways here on the defensive end. Another 2 points right there. Again, mismatch there underneath. And we'll get a timeout now on the floor. Full timeout taken here by Wapahani, so they will have 3 timeouts remaining. We will step aside here again for a timeout of our own. 20-12. Yorktown leads it with 4:10 remaining here in regulation. Welcome back again following the timeout. I have just a touch over 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Wapahani find themselves down by 8 points, the largest lead of the night here for Yorktown. Wapahani's had it down to 1. We was down 13-12, and then things essentially once again kind of fell apart for us. Yet again, like I said, we've got some time right here, but we've got to make sure that we start to really, not only do some things better, nice attack of the rim right there by Koger, but we've got to get some stops here on the defensive end as well. Here in this second half, both teams have done a much better job offensively. So the foul there on Gessler, that was her second, team's fourth. And the first one's good here by Koger. And, this is where we can really make up some ground because we've had our fair share of some free throw issues. And the second one up and good as well. So excellent job there by Koger. But again, we've left some points out there at the line, but still good opportunity right here because, the foul situation, there's 4 team fouls now on Yorktown. One more foul, and it's an automatic 2 shots from there the rest of the way. And that one's going to be up and good. Number 23, Nixon, good. Excuse me, actually, that was – okay, that was Nixon that knocked down the shot. Hand off to Merle. Back out to Richardson. And Cook with the bucket and the foul. So she will head to the line for one more, looking to convert on the 3-point play. The foul's on number 42, Chapman, her fourth. Team's fifth. So any foul the rest of the way here by Yorktown will be an automatic 2 shots as long as it's not an and one. As Cook misses the free throw right there, but that's essentially good to know. Denial right there. Possession's going to stay right here with Wapahani. So we'll have number 20, Grace Turner, back in for Yorktown. Merle won't get that one to go. Nice denial from Richardson. And a reach-in foul. Okay, so the foul is on number 50, Aaron Gessler. We was trying to figure out who the foul was on and what exactly was being called here. And the first one no good, and they're on the free throw there by Denny. See Chapman back in the game here for Yorktown. Again, 18 turnovers now on the night here for Yorktown. 6 of them coming here in the second half. So again, that's been the story here in the second half here from Wapahani standpoint. It hasn't been turnovers. It's been, unfortunately, the missed opportunities here from the free throw line. Because we have had, I would say we've left probably very darn close to 8 to 10 points at the free throw line here in the second half, which unfortunately is the difference in the ball game. They got to keep playing right here. Denny for 2. Bank is not open. Rebounded by Gessler. So right here for Yorktown, you just got to play essentially the game of keep away. Take good care of the basketball and make them foul you. So the timeout here on the floor taken by the Tigers. This will be a full timeout. And once again, we will step aside here for a timeout of our own, 24 to 16. There are the $1.32 remaining here in the fourth. Welcome back again here with our Alfred Robinson Customs game break, 24 to 16 with 1:32 remaining here in quarter number 4. Again, Wapahani with some work to do right here, and it's going to be a little bit of a tall order now to deal with not much time remaining here in the ball game. Again, both teams here in the second half have done much better offensively. But again, that's not a good thing here for Wapahani defensively, though. Especially when you're playing from behind, you got to find a way to get some stops, and unfortunately, we haven't been able to do so as much as what we did there in the first half. We'll have a jump ball. Possession will stay here with Yorktown. So Chapman will inbound it here for the Tigers. Bartle will dribble it all the way out here near half court. Facing some pressure. Now finds Chapman. Swung on here. That's number 33, Tate. And have a foul here on Wapahani's number 12, Zoe Koger. That will be her first, team's third. Actually 1:08 remaining here in the ball game. And that's going to be an over and back violation. So turnover number 7 here in the second half for Yorktown. Marin Gessler back in for Yorktown. And we also see number 11, Bella Randolph, returning to the floor as well. So Koger to inbound it there right about half court. Inbounded here to Merle. Merle, the three is up, no good. Richardson lost the handle on it. We've got a loose ball and a timeout called here by Yorktown. So they will have one timeout remaining. So again, we'll step aside here for another break. We'll be back with more again after these messages. All righty, welcome back here. 54 seconds remaining, 24-16 Yorktown. And it's going to be Tigers basketball returning here from the timeout. Again, Yorktown with one timeout remaining. Wapahani with 3. Again, 5 fouls here on the Tigers, 3 for the Raiders. So they will inbound it here to Chapman. Lost the handle on it, but regained possession of the basketball. Good job right there by Richardson. And then Chapman. Excellent work right there, zigzagging right here and maintaining possession of the basketball and wasting some time. Time that is so precious here to Wapahani. At this point, there's really no point in fouling now. The foul there on Richardson, that's going to be her third, team's fourth. Here, if you're Wapahani defensively, try to get the steal. They're on the inbound. If it doesn't work, oh, that's going to be another over and back. You got to be aware of where you're at on the floor. And unfortunately, that's backfired a couple different times here for the Tigers. And now we'll have a 30-second timeout, this time taken by Wapahani. And so we'll just go ahead and stick right here with you during this timeout to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. We'd like to send a big thanks there to Signed by Ash, locally owned and operated since 2019. And it's your one-stop shop for custom fan gear, business apparel, and rustic signs. To place a custom order or to find out more information on how Signed by Ash can help your organization or sports team raise money through her custom projects, call Signed by Ash at 765-748-2155. So again, 29 seconds remain. Inbounded there to Cook. That shot will be blocked. Denny then caught the ball but was stepping out of bounds while doing so. So a turnover there. The fifth turnover here in the second half. Gives them 13 here on the ball game. Yeah, I would not foul right here if you're Wapahani. Just play defense. Continue to be aggressive right here, but no reason to foul. Good job right there by Richardson. And then the Raiders will give it right back to him, and that's going to seal the deal. 5 seconds remaining, and Yorktown will go on to get the victory here in tonight's junior varsity game. The final score, Yorktown 24, Wapahani 16. Again, we want to thank you guys for tuning in here for tonight's junior varsity girls basketball matchup. Again, the Lady Raiders will be back in action on Thursday night, right back here at home once again, as they take on the Winchester Golden Falcons at 6 p.m. Again, our next broadcast, well, that's going to come up here in about 15, 20 minutes from now, as we'll be broadcasting tonight's varsity game, so we hope you guys check us out on that one. Should be a great ball game. Wapahani coming in 7-1, Yorktown at 5-2. So it should be a great battle here of two girls Indiana high school basketball programs. So again, until then, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We'll see y'all back here shortly here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.